Alright everybody, welcome back to the video. I'm sorry for taking a week off. I couldn't post last week because college things. But anyway, I'm very excited to bring to you guys my updated junk converter combo guide, where, as I mentioned in the last video in the deck profile, we have a new level 9 that can help us combo off 10 times better than what I showed you in the last converter combo guide, because obviously we don't have the Baron. So it made our combo lines very lackluster. But now at least we found a solution, and it's so much cheaper than the Baron. So as I showed you last time, it's the Vermillion Dragon. This thing is amazing. I don't know why I didn't consider this before. And this just shows that the Synchron community, like, thank you guys so much. Thank you guys to the comments. You guys recommending this to me. I wouldn't have thought of this myself. That's what I love about this, the community, and like we help each other grow, and you help me, I help you, and you know, the whole Synchron community grows that way. So a big shout out and thank you guys to the comments for this. But anyway, let me show you how this combo works. So I've been testing it. Standard line of play, we'll use the converter and the junk to we'll make Speeder Chainlink 1, Converter Chainlink 2, we will bring back Junk Synchron, and then Speeder will resolve. We'll get Jet, Junk, and Stardust. On summon, Stardust Synchron effect will activate, which would give us our Illumination. We'll add that to hand. So here we go. This would go to our hand. We would then activate Illumination, which would send our Stardust Trail to the graveyard. And then here's where the line of play differs. So now, instead of using Illumination, banishing this, making this a level 5, and going to Baron, what we can do now is make the level 9 just as is. So we still have more resources because we're not using Illumination. So we'll go into Vermillion, right? That's already so cool. Then we go Stardust Synchron effect in the graveyard. We'll tribute our Junk Synchron, special summon Stardust, and this will trigger off our Trail in the grave. You use Trail and you use Junk Synchron to make your Yazi. So Junk Synchron will go to the grave, Stardust Trail will get banished, and we'll make Mr. Yazi, and then we'll go Vermillion effect, banish any tuner from hand, field, or graveyard. It doesn't matter, we've got a million. Since I like to banish the Junk Synchron because now we've got 2 in grave. So might banish the second copy. Pop our Yazi effect in grave. We will float into our Meme. Now I get to use a cool Junk Synchron dice. So Meme effect once, we'll get our token. And here immediately we just make the Librarian. So Stardust Synchron gets banished and we make Librarian. Use Meme the second time, get our second token, and we'll make Shaman. The best part is when you try to make a level 2 Synchro and your opponent thinks you're going to go into formula and you're like, nah, Shaman, sorry people. And they just look so surprised. That's the best bit. But anyway, so Librarian Chainlink 1, Shaman Chainlink 2, Jet Synchron Chainlink 3. We will add a Junk Converter to hand. So Junk to hand. Shaman will special summon the Junk Converter from hand and the one in the graveyard that we used first. And then Librarian will get us our draws. And then what you can do is just go straight up into Cupid Pitch. Librarian Chainlink 1, Cupid Chainlink 2. We'll get our second, I'll make Cupid Pitch level 2. And the Librarian will get us a draw. Next we'll use Yazi for the final time and we'll get our token. And then we'll use the Meme, which is a level 4 now, and the Junk Converter, which is a level 2. And we'll simply make our charge, and then we'll go Librarian Chainlink 1, Charge Chainlink 2, and we will get 2 draws. And then from here you simply make off into the Metal Marcher. Librarian Chainlink 1, Cupid Pitch Chainlink 2, Metal Marcher Chainlink 3. And here instead of reviving Jet Synchron like we usually would, we revive Shaman. Then Cupid Pitch would resolve and we would get our Kaijus to hand, and Librarian gives us another draw. Okay, and now because you get a Dark on the field, you can special summon the Kaijus. And we're not wasting any more time, and we'll just straight up make Herald. Librarian gives us another draw, and then we go use the Librarian and the Metal Marcher, and you make Crystal Wing. Look at this board with simply the addition of Vermillion. You don't need a Baron. Obviously the Baron is better. If you had the Baron, play the Baron over this. But look at this, like the difference is astounding from the last video, because last video we would have just made this and Hot Red, no draws and no additional bodies, or if I remember correctly, there are 2 additional bodies that do nothing. But here, this is so cool. We've managed to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards, made our Omni negate, made a monster negate, and